Funding for Prepare Yourself has been provided by the Sonoma County Department of Emergency Management. Actions change outcomes. Let's get ready together. Learn more at socoemergency.org/getready.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Prepare Yourself, your information and resource center for preparing for a disaster or emergency. I'm Hannah Lee, one of your hosts for the show.
Thanks, Hannah. And I'm Chase Overholt, your other wonderful guide for our program. Let's buckle up for the ride as you learn how to
prepare yourself.
Because disasters and emergencies can happen at any time.
And that's why it is so important to plan ahead, especially here in California, where we're at high risk for wildfires. From smoke to evacuations, we all know how scary and stressful wildfires can be. But that doesn't mean that preparing for them has to cause anxiety.
That's right. On this episode, we'll be talking all about evacuations in the event of a wildfire. We'll learn how to create a wildfire action plan, what to prepare before an evacuation, when to evacuate, and so much more. What?
You're not going to tell a joke?
No, I'm trying to keep it profesh for this one. Wildfires are serious business.
Really? Not even one joke? Not even a subtle pun?
Nope, I'm putting my foot down. Serious Chase only from here on out.
Wow, okay. Well, I respect it. I guess in that case, we'll be right back with our show after these messages. Stay tuned.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get my emergency go bag together. Neither can I. But you know what would get me really pumped up? What's that? Some music!
Now that's what I call Disaster Hits Volume 4, is 12 minutes of chart-topping disaster songs, all compiled for you on a 3-CD set. This special TV offer contains 3 tracks, that's right, just 3 tracks, of disaster hits you'll never forget. Each song gets its own CD. Add these standout tunes to your music collection. That's a red flag warning. Grandma's house. Don't wait, evacuate.
See the flames in the distance now. Don't wait till they're in your town. Time is ticking like grains of sand. You gotta blow this popsicle stand. There ain't no time to wait around and see if things get worse. You gotta grab your family, your go bag, and your purse. Evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. Don't wait, don't wait. Evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. Don't wait, don't wait.
Rock on! Those songs were on fire!
Now that's what I call Disaster Hits Volume 4, is not available in stores. Order now by calling the number on your screen or send check or money order. 3 CDs, $89.99 plus $10.99 shipping and handling. If you pay with credit card, we'll include a collector's booklet with never-before-seen photos of studio recordings. Rush delivery available. Call now.
The natural world is full of wild animals going about their daily lives. With incredible technological advances, we can now observe in high definition just what these creatures are up to.
I'm gonna bring some of this yummy grass back to my warren!
Join us for an intimate visit with Animals at Home. The wood rat builds an intricate pile of sticks in which to live.
I spend a lot of time building my house, and it's my home sweet home. But in an emergency, I know I might have to leave if officials call for an evacuation.
Vac-ation nation.
It's not a vacation. It's an evacuation.
An extrapolation. Be ready to extrapolate.
Evacuation.
Adaptulation. We will adapt.
Kind of. We must adapt to evacuating.
Woodrat is very wise indeed.
To be ready to evacuate, a go bag with important things inside has got to be prepared ahead of time. It's great to have. Make sure to pack only the most important stuff.
Like carrots!
Only non-perishable food.
And lettuce.
Non-perishable means food that won't spoil.
And beets, my favorite.
No. Non-perishable. Everything in a go bag is useful. The bag itself should be portable, like a backpack. It includes tools you might need in an emergency. And of course, non-perishable food.
Like these.
No, a go bag has to be light enough to go.
But I can just pack them in the bag like this.
A personal go bag should have 72 hours of food. That's 3 days, not a whole month's worth like you have there.
Yikes!
Bring a few cans if you want, but they're heavy.
Whoops. And then carry them?
With a little preparation and patience, everybody can be ready when it's time to evacuate.
Even the smallest of our animal friends make the effort to plan ahead, and we would do well to follow their lead.
Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah.
Are going to be so helpful.
They really are. They really are.
And look into this.
Yeah,
kind of
totally.
thing.
But
interesting to know how to
actually, it's time to get started. So everyone, it is time to get started. Please take a seat. Take a seat. Welcome everyone. It's good to see you all. Make yourselves comfortable. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Now, as we get started, remember that this is a place for sharing, a place for honesty, and a place for healing. Would anyone like to start?
Someone's got to start, so I guess I can go. What took my house was the relentless flow of the rivers, the rain, the torrential downpour. We thought it had passed, but then there was more. Now when I go out and there's just a light sprinkle, my body tightens up and my forehead wrinkles. It makes me upset cause there's no real threat, but still I get distressed. I try to calm down, I try to relax, but the memories all come flooding back.
Thanks, I resonate with that. A different disaster, but the same mind trap. Let me just say, I still see the flames. Should've done things better. I carry all the blame. We kinda prepared, and it wasn't too bad. If we hadn't had to rush, then I could've grabbed my mom's wedding ring or the letter from my dad. When I think of what I lost, man, it just makes me sad. The pain still burns inside my soul. I try to put it out, but it's taking a toll.
I hear you, and it's not your fault. Don't take your wound and cover it in salt. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. It's with empathy. I've been there too. Everything seemed fine that morning. Then an earthquake came without warning. If I'd only found that broken wire, it never would have started the fire. It's taken time to get to this place where I give myself compassion and grace. Regret hasn't served me, nor has guilt. Learn from mistakes, a foundation is built.
Thank you so much for sharing. Now, if you all feel comfortable doing so, I wonder if revisiting your memories of the aftermath of these disasters would be helpful.
You mean like right after the fires happened?
That would be a great place to start.
Volunteers showed up from all around. There were TV crews swarming our whole town. Friends and neighbors together in community temporarily eased my anxiety. Government assistance and promised relief was helpful in the moment but delayed my grief. Once the emergency adrenaline faded, I was left to deal with reality, jaded.
The moment we got out of survival mode, well, that's when people started hitting the road. TV crews left, the story was done. Get your photo of me. Was that fun? All the volunteers went shortly thereafter. My downward spiral came faster and faster. Alone to take stock of all that we lost, it was clear that the aid wouldn't cover the cost.
Sí, puedo yo decirles con certeza que recuerdo cuando perdí la esperanza. It flew from my heart, straight disappeared. Replaced by this all-consuming fear. Deprimido y agitado y lleno de rabia, me encuentro atrapado en mi propia jaula. Took time and love to work on myself, rebuilding my home and my own mental health.
Thank you. I hear a lot of vulnerability, a lot of similarities, and I just want to acknowledge all of your progress. Thank you so much for being here today and doing this work together. Now, before we close the session, is there anyone who would like to add anything?
Yes, I would.
Please.
He aprendido a parar y tomar un respiro, accept my emotions and be my own hero.
Healing from trauma is a process. Be kind to yourself. Check in and assess.
My attitude changed with gratitude. Connection is better than coping in solitude.
To be heard, to know there's a place where others understand and we all hold space. It's healing.
Hi, I'm Kiki, and this is Plan Ahead with me, Kid Scientist. Today we'll be talking all about evacuating during a wildfire. I'll demonstrate. See ya! Just kidding. I would never leave you guys behind. Now, the thought of having to evacuate might be scary, but it's important to learn what to do during an evacuation ahead of time so that you and your family can stay safe if there's ever wildfire near you. So hold on to your burning questions, because I might just answer them right now. Number 1, follow a home evacuation checklist, but only if there's time. There are lots of things you can do to give your home the best chance of surviving a wildfire, like removing flammable curtains or window shades, shutting off the air conditioning, and leaving your door and windows unlocked so firefighters can enter if needed. For a complete home evacuation checklist, visit readyforwildfire.org. Number 2, wear protective clothing. Covering up with long pants, a long sleeve shirt, and heavy shoes or boots can help protect from flying embers and burns. A dry bandana, goggles and glasses, and a hat can also be used to protect your face and head. Clothes made from natural fibers like pure wool, heavy cotton, or denim are best because synthetic fibers burn or melt easily. I call it fire fashion! Number 3, don't wait, evacuate. If wildfire strikes in your area, you don't have to wait for officials to order an evacuation. Be ready to evacuate in advance and leave as soon as you feel unsafe. You can also leave an evacuation tag in a visible spot near the front of your home so firefighters can see that you have already left. Remember to stay informed and aware of what's going on around you by listening to your radio or TV. If authorities do issue an evacuation order, it's important to leave immediately so that you and your family can stay safe. Well, that's all the time we have for today, everyone. And remember, it's always better to be prepared for anything and have nothing bad happen than have something bad happen and not be prepared at all. Tune in next time for more advice from a small child on Plan Ahead with Kid Scientist. That's me!
Yes, and you can just stop there.
Scene 1, shot 5, take 2, marker. Film noir.
Oh, that's...
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, once more.
Smile, look at me.
It's unintelligible.
I think he's okay. You hear about the red flag warning? I think he's okay.
It's like inside the teleprompter. Hi, camera.
Why? Why? Why's that? What is it now?
I just wish that more people were skunks.
How much are you paying me, though? I don't even know what you're paying me. Mommy still gets 15%. She always gets 15%. Because I'm kind.
All right, talk to me. What's going on out there? They're good, but not that good. You've practiced. You've watched the tape.
Give me a little bit more. Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Count.
What?
I think I'm gonna have like the most funny little behind the scenes things in this.
The bloopers.
Yeah, bloopers.
And we're back. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Prepare Yourself. We hope you tune in next time to learn more about how you can prepare for a disaster or an emergency.
Before we end the show, let's review what we learned about wildfire evacuations. We went over the steps of a home evacuation checklist.
We covered what to wear when evacuating to protect yourself from fire.
And we learned that you should evacuate as soon as it's recommended by fire officials.
Very important. Well, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Man, I hope your decision not to make jokes anymore doesn't back. You want to finish that sentence?
Nope.
Really?
Nope, you can't tempt me.
Okay, well, we hope to see you all next time, and remember to...
Fire. Backfire.
Okay. I knew you couldn't keep it up.
The urged pun. It's too strong.
Okay, now that's really all the time we have left. Until next time, remember to...
Prepare